Just kidding. Softball has been and always will be my favorite sport to play and hopefully someday to coach. Over the past 14 years, I have been involved in softball in one way or another every year but one. I started out playing in the local league in my hometown. I also played on 2 different traveling teams, was on my varsity softball team for 3 years, and played on a women's slow pitch team 2 summers after high school. I also plan on playing on the slow pitch team this summer. I feel that softball is an amazing sport to play and that being involved in it has benefited me in many ways. I also feel that I have had some really great opportunities to affect other people's lives while playing softball. As far as my future in softball goes, I can only hope that I will be able to continue to play and hopefully be able to someday coach. As I previously stated, softball is and has been a really important part of my life in more ways than one. The first way that I would like to explain is the part that has taught me so much beyond the rules of the game. Through the game of softball and through being part of so many teams, I have learned some really important rules of life. I have learned that you will come across people in your life who you may never like or get along with, but you will have to learn to ignore and put up with them. However, on the other hand, you will also come across some people who you never expected to, but in the end will be really happy that you did. Softball has taught me that whatever you do, you should always have fun. Not only in softball, but in life, winning is nice, but having fun is more important. I think that this is something that everyone should take into consideration every day, and in many aspects of life. Whether it is choosing a career or even your life partner, people should always make sure that they are going to have fun and enjoy themselves. Without softball, it would have taken me a lot longer to figure this out, but I am so happy that I did. Now that you know how softball has affected me, I would like to explain how I feel that I have affected other people's lives while being involved in softball. Over the past 14 years, I have been on more than 10 teams and met more people than I can remember. In fact, I met 2 of my best friends while playing softball. But more importantly, I have had the chance to help some of the people who I played with in many different ways. I have been able to help a few girls that I played with through some tough times that they had with their families. I've also helped one girl get out of a bad relationship with a boyfriend that she was involved in. However, the biggest impact that I have had in the lives of the girls who I have played with was helping them to gain self-confidence both on and off the field. I always tried to help my teammates to believe in themselves and do their best. I was good at helping to pick people up when they were down and at telling girls to shake it off when they made a mistake on the field or didn't get a hit. I am not a very competitive person, so to me it is more important to have fun and feel good about oneself than to win. I also always thought that it was just as important to support your team as it was to believe in yourself. Without your team, you will never win, no matter how good you are. So I always tried to have confidence in my team members and build them up whenever I could. Now that you know how softball has affected my life and how I have been able to affect other people's lives, I would like to explain how I plan to continue to make softball part of my future. As I previously stated, I play on a women's slow pitch team in a city league where I live, and I love it. It is so much fun and such a great way for me to keep playing. I hope to continue to play until I no longer am physically able to. I think that being able to play even after I graduate, get married, and have children of my own would be amazing. However, if this is not possible, it'll be okay. I say this because I strongly feel that at some point, one day or another, I will be a softball coach. I do not know where or even who I will coach, but I definitely see myself coaching. In some ways, I have always been a little bit of a coach whenever I play, because I am always there to keep my teammates' spirits up. But in the future, I plan to not only be there for their mental support, but to run the show. I want to make the lineups, run the practices, coach the bases. Coaching, I think, would be a great way to keep softball in my life, especially if I have daughters who play or if I no longer am able to play myself. So as I have explained, softball has been and always will be my favorite sport to play and hopefully someday coach. I really benefited from playing softball over the past 14 years, and I hope to continue to benefit from it as I continue to play. Through softball, I've been able to meet some of my best friends and help a number of the girls that I've played with gain self-confidence. I have also been able to gain self-confidence in myself and learn some really important lessons that have benefited me far beyond the boundaries of the field. I know that one way or another, softball will continue to be a part of my life, and I truly feel that one day I will have a team of my own to coach.